You know, if you follow this channel for a while, there is one thing that really irks me is players getting injured, especially star players in preseason or meaningless hockey. And I don't know what I don't know what it is. It just God, it annoys the hell out of me. And this is going to relate to today's video because all the haters of Nick Cousins to the front of the train. I am the captain of Nick Cousins. God, that guy is a dirtbag. Well, I just can't stand that guy. He's such a greasy player. And I'll tell you another thing. This guy is a veteran of the National Hockey League. I want to talk about a lot of Habs stuff today, including a little bit of trade rumors halfway through the video. We're going to be talking about that for sure. But welcome back to Pixel Plus Hockey, guys. If you could make sure to hit that subscribe button, it would be so greatly appreciated. And thank you so much to those that are already supporting me as well. It is very, very humbling. So yes, Ivan Demidov, he was right at the blue line trying to make a play, passing the puck. He got it knocked down by another Senators player and got a nasty chop to the hands. Boom, right to his hands. Boom, I think it was his right hand too. So it wasn't his power hand when he shoots, because Ivan Demidov shoots left. But that is a brutal play, absolutely gross. I mean, God, not that would be okay in the playoffs, but I mean it's preseason. That was a two-hand just boom, like an axe coming down on Ivan Demidov's hand, and it's preseason. And God, that pisses me off. I hate when star players get injured in preseason. Now we don't know the extent of it. I believe he definitely did leave the game, so we don't know the actual extent of it right now, and I am tripping pretty hard. God, I was waiting for a sixth season from Demidov. You know, can you imagine Reinbacher broke his hand. We're going to pray to whatever God you pray for. If you don't pray for any God, pray to whoever that didn't happen to Ivan Demidov, because can you imagine Reinbacher's hand gets broken and then now we have Ivan Demidov as well? That would be absolutely brutal luck for the Montreal Canadiens. And let's not forget, he did that at a very specific time. Let's not forget that he did that when Arbor and Florian were not in the gate. They got the gate. So let's not forget that this is what guys like Nick Cousins do. They aren't fighters. They're not tough players. They're rats. They're rats. And I'm telling you, tough guys actually do control the game to a degree. They do control the game to a degree, and they can calm guys down. I'm telling you right now, Nick Cousins is going to have to answer for this. You don't think he's going to have to answer for this? He absolutely will. It's crazy to me, too, because, yes, before I say this, I understand that it was only preseason, but I'm telling you right now, man, Ivan Demidov has looked real good in this preseason. I really try not to stake too much in preseason, but boy, oh boy, do I think Ivan Demidov, he's going to be a real special player for many, many years. I don't know if you guys saw that pass over to Patrick Laine, the patience. Like, most players can't do that, right? Where they're on, like, the right side of the circle, wait, and then he just finds the perfect pass. And then, obviously, Laine has a lot of talent to finish it off. I mean, he's a very, very, very good shooter on the power play. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of shooters that are going to love Ivan Demidov, because guys that can make passes like that on the power play, and even regular strength, even in the first, you saw him go down 6 minutes out, boom, back, forth, stop, make a play right into the slot with a good chance. Like, I'm telling you, man, I've estimated that this guy's going to get about 65 points. I think he might get more than that, barring an injury, of course. And here we have a quote from Marco D'Amico. The Canadiens aren't backing down from the rough stuff, but this is getting a little excessive from the Senators. Especially that slash on Demidov, absolutely unnecessary at this stage in the game, in the preseason. God, I keep on going back. God, I hate the preseason because guys get injured in the preseason. God, it pisses me off. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but I just can't get over it. I'm going to do my best to adjust away from this right now. I did want to talk about some trade rumors on the Sean Starr podcast relating to Marco D'Amico. And this is why it's relating back to Joshua Waugh. Pretty interesting stuff. So essentially in this podcast, it was a short podcast. It was only like 18 or 20 minutes. I was listening to it at work, and they were talking about the fact that Waugh is somebody that the Montreal Canadiens are going to be dangling this year. Now, to be fair, my first thought is, well, I don't think that Joshua Waugh is going to collect you a lot. I think that he is going to, he might get you something. As for me, I've been very, very consistent on this. I want the Montreal Canadiens to be a lot more aggressive than that. I'm fine with them trading Watt if they attach something else to him. Let's say they trade, I don't know, Reinbacher or something like that. Doesn't have to be, but give up an asset to get the center that they need. Like, I think that the Montreal Canadiens are like one centerman away from being a pretty darn good team if they get a proper centerman, if you understand what I mean. Like, I'm going to tell you, I have always said that if the Montreal Canadiens want to get that center that they want, they're going to have to give up a lot more than you think. Like, even if it came to McTavish, I'm telling you, man, the Montreal Canadiens could have landed that player. I know they could have. They have more than enough assets. Now, obviously, listen, I trust in Kent Hughes' management. Maybe the Ducks were asking too much for that player, right? Like, maybe at this point, I just trust the Montreal Canadiens management. I think they've done a good job. So if Kent Hughes said, no, I'm not giving up that much, I would say, okay, fair enough, that's fine. I just wonder what the offer was, because we heard many times the Montreal Canadiens had more than enough to offer. Now we're hearing from Marco D'Amico that they are looking to dangle Joshua Waugh. Also, it's interesting that Marco D'Amico said that this last offseason, they were dangling Joshua Waugh pretty much all season. It's just funny that most of the NHL teams wanted he described it as they wanted solidified NHL players already. So it didn't matter about anything else. They already wanted an NHL player, and obviously that's not what Joshua Waugh is, because he's been sent back, and it's going to be interesting how this plays out this season. Just to finish this video off, I will say in the last minute here that it's very good that the Montreal Canadiens sent a message. I will say one thing, that I earlier talked about that it's a preseason game and it sucks that guys get injured, which is definitely true. But it is kind of good that the Montreal Canadiens were saying, no, we can play this way. You need to play tough in the NHL. You need to play big in the NHL, and especially when you go in the playoffs. Now, you don't want to get overly zealous about it. You have to be calm and mature in the playoffs because, refs will call a lot of penalties, a lot more penalties than they used to. But I'm telling you that the Montreal Canadiens sent a message tonight that they're not going to be pushed around regularly in the NHL by any team, even if it unfortunately is the preseason. You know what? In the last 30 seconds or so, I will make question of the video. What do you guys think is going on with Ivan Demidov and his? I guess I'm looking that it was his right hand. When he got hit, that looked like his right hand to me. So I want to know what you guys think on that. Do you think he's going to be okay? I think he's going to be just fine. That's what I think. I know he didn't come out I think he was called for third star. I know he didn't come out, but I think he's going to be just fine. I think maybe I'm just overreacting. Let's have some positive vibes going out. But I'm going to leave this video right here, guys. If you could make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, guys. And make sure to have a great day. Goodbye, guys.